Gonna do a short little video here to recap the last 2 days of travel to South Carolina to pick up a 1974 long bed C10 for my buddy Aaron Miller. Backstory here, Aaron recently sold his 1985 one-ton dually square body, nicknamed Rack Flare. Recently got shipped out west last week, so he's in the market for another truck. He found it on the Square Body Syndicate's classifieds on a Facebook group. So I want to read a little bit here that the owner posted about it and give a little history of the truck. It's a 1974 Cheyenne Super C10 pickup. Very rare, half-ton, with factory, heavy-duty 3/4 ton rear leaf springs. And in bold here, original, unmolested, stock truck. Truck has lived about all its life in a farm in Idaho. Great barn find history behind it, showing 36,000 original miles. Below are all original. 4-barrel carburetor, paint, factory olive, green, and white. Interior and exterior trim, all original. Avocado green carpet. Dash and bench seat. AM only radio. Works. GM air conditioning compressor. And it says here in quotes, not belted in. As it sits, looks great. Turns head. Gets comments every time I take it out. Kept bone stock original on purpose. Square bodies are going up in price daily. Have tons of picks besides what you see here with some TLC and attention. This truck can be enjoyed for many years and be an investment. You won't lose money on this truck. I'll be glad to answer any questions and will assist with shipping anywhere. Price, $9,999 or best offer. Please feel free to contact me if any questions or for more pics. I have tons of pics. It says right here in the listing. So I'll put a few pictures here from the listing so you can check it out and see what you think. So, short story here. We got catfished. We got there around 2 in the afternoon, so the sun was up. Wasn't many clouds in the sky, so we got a really good look at it. And Aaron was really excited. We started up. Took a little bit to get started. Sounded like it might have needed a little work on the carburetor and the timing on it. But he wanted to take it for a short test drive after we glanced over it. So here's the test drive. All right, here we are. Test driving the old 74 C10.
Shitbox special.
Yeah, she's green.
She's slow.
She's slow. But she's solid.
She's burning really rich.
She's good. She's got some good bones on her. We'll see how happy he is here in a minute.
Yeah, the steering feels all right.
I mean, we really didn't think much about it. And we drove the truck around the block. We brought it back. It was a dog. It was original 350. 34,000 original miles, allegedly, and it just didn't run right. So we come back into the driveway and we start looking it over. Aaron's underneath it, and I'm walking around, and first thing I noticed is the white roof had brush strokes in the paint. It wasn't the original paint on the roof. Brush strokes. So we asked the guy, do you know if it's been repainted? Oh, no, it's original paint. And I said, well, come over here and take a look at the brush strokes for us here, and maybe we can figure something else out. And it looked like something maybe fell on the roof, and the B-post, there was a dent in it, and the trim didn't match. So we started looking at it a little further. Saw quite a few shims holding the doors on to make it look like it was.
You can now add another item without having to first say, Alexa, enable this feature.
Amazon, stop. Always listening. So we start walking around the truck, and there's some good patina on the front fenders and a little bit of the hood, and there was some rust on the hood that had been repainted over, which is a little weird. And then I saw some cracking in the front of the hood. So we got a magnet, and we stuck it to a part where we knew it was good metal, and stuck really good. And then we moved it over to where the cracks were, and it wouldn't hold on there very well. It was falling off. So we knew there was Bondo in the truck. So there was Bondo in the hood. There was rust that was painted over, and it wasn't spray bombed completely. Some of it was spray bombed, but a lot of it was brushed on. The roof had the brush strokes in it. The front fenders had some brush strokes in it, and it wasn't an original 1974 paint job like the owner had listed online and told us when we got there. It took us, a few minutes after looking it over pretty close to know that we were catfished. It was the truck. It just wasn't original paint. And if you know anything about vehicles and original paint, they're going to bring a lot more money than one that's been wrecked or repainted or anything along that sort. So the gentleman, he seemed a little disappointed once we started pointing things out to him, and he wanted to know if we wanted to make an offer on it. And Aaron told him he didn't want to insult him, and that was kind of going to be it. So the owner he moved on at that point and kind of wanted us to move on. He realized he had two guys show up that had a pretty good idea what to look for and what the C10 market is, and he couldn't pull one over on us. Now, was he trying to be deceitful? I don't know. Maybe he didn't know what he was talking about. I'm not sure. But he recently bought the truck a few months ago, I believe sight unseen, and had it shipped here from out west. So the only thing we can maybe figure out is he got burnt on the deal and is just trying to get rid of it and recoup some of his money. But either way, the listing isn't what the truck was. And it was really disappointing after we drove 8 hours, spent $200 in diesel fuel to get down there, towed the trailer, already ordered Aaron ordered a lowering kit Black Friday from Switch Suspension. It's on the way. He'd already got a couple hubcaps he was going to put on it, did a full rendering. So there's a lot of time that was invested in this, and it's gone all because of a bad listing on Facebook Marketplace. But it's also on Craigslist. Once we got back, went online, looked on Craigslist, we found it, exact same listing. The guy had it on there. He had it on the Square Body Syndicate classified ads for trying to lead on like he didn't know that all this wasn't right with the truck. He had it listed in all the right places, and he knew what he was doing. I think he just was trying to get back some money that he had lost because he bought it on the internet, sight unseen. So let this be a lesson. If you're not going to go put your eyes and your hands on something before you buy it, find somebody local that you trust, that knows what they're looking for, and have them go look at it. That way you know you're going to get the best truck for your money. So I didn't even talk about the tailgate. The tailgate was not original. It was dented up, looked like something fell on it. It was spray painted green. There was white overspray from the unoriginal bumper all over the truck. It wasn't an original truck worth $10,000. I'm not going to say what we think it was worth or what we were going to offer him because it's not here nor there. The deal didn't happen. So it's just a lesson to be learned that you want to buy something, make sure you know what you're looking for and spend the time and the money to have somebody go look at it if you're not local before you have it shipped halfway across the country and type a bunch of money in something that you're going to have to dump more money in body work and paint just to get it right, to never be the original paint truck that was advertised. So hopefully we can get a couple more videos here. Aaron and I had planned on shooting some video for this trip, and it just didn't happen. We got to figure out how to do this. We had a couple cameras with us, some GoPros, and we're just too busy. We don't know what we're doing, but hopefully from here on out we'll have better content. But we did get to stop on the way back in North Carolina. We checked out a little shop, mostly Corvettes, what they had there. We saw some square bodies, so we pulled a U-turn, head back. The guy was opening the gate, asked if we could go check it out. And here's a little video of us pulling up, getting out, and Aaron running back to see this 1987 long bed C10, and the owner of the lot talked to me and explaining what they had there.
Body shop right now, getting it totally redone. It's a step side.
All right, we'll take a look. We'll maybe we can find something you want to get rid of.
No problem. Yeah, I wish my father would go ahead and
But it was a good stop to break up the trip back to Maryland, and we got to see a couple other C10s he had there, and so I don't know, still looking for another truck. But also we found this other truck 30 minutes from the house. Once we crossed back into Maryland, it's a 1961 Apache pig nose that Aaron really wants a pig nose, but it's also priced a little higher than what we think it might be worth. So check back in, like, subscribe, and help us grow this channel to find more trucks down the road and share them with you. Thank you. See you later.